just to get people educated on how to blog and what blogging can do for them, etc. I'm going to show you some real life stats for myself blogging and what I was able to do in a short period of time that I started blogging just recently. I want to thank Martin for that, to be exact, because Martin was one of the trainings that we did with Crazy Cash Club. Martin was blogging, and I'm like, man, I don't know. And when I'm looking at his blog and he's talking about his blog, I'm like, I have a blog. How come I'm not blogging? I said, you kind of drift away from it for a little while. So I went back into it. I started blogging again, and I'm going to show you some pretty good stats. You're going to love it. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, kind of give you the rundown of what blogging, again, I sort of give you the rundown of what blogging does and what it can do for you. Your goal is to, again, ladies and gentlemen, is to share. Give me 1 second. I'm going to share my screen. There we go. Da-da-da-da. Full screen. Right. Well, now being shared. This is my blog, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to actually show you it on another page here. Let me go to my page, because you could see it as an admin, but I want you to see it as an actual visitor. Because a visitor, you won't see that bar above. Now, this is my blog here. Okay, it's Paid Daily Life. That's what I called it, because all my life, my goal was to get paid daily. And so I've joined numerous opportunities in my lifetime, and just to try to, create an income for myself and my family, but doing it from home and getting paid daily rather than hourly. Daily meaning 24/7, 7 days a week. Because at a job, 5 days, maybe 6 days. Working from home, you can get paid Sundays as well, even though you're not working, but you get the idea. So this is why my blog is called Paid Daily Life. Now, I have different sections here. I got social media software and network marketing blog. Now, the network marketing blog is obviously where I put all of my content, where I share my articles, etc. But the way I chose to build my blog was not in small block boxes, small sections. I kind of created a little different. I like to create a visual attraction. Okay, so I would add a header photo and then my content here. December 5th, 2016. Do you have money to invest? Again, this is one of the articles. Here's another article, November 28th. And what I've done is I've actually blogged every Monday this past November. And I'm going to show you the stats from that. Now, I also, again, I only started this Monday. So I got one blog out, one article blog for this Monday. And next Monday, I haven't created my second blog yet for Monday. But I'm going to create a second one and send it out on Monday, the 12th of December. And then that's going to give me some stats. But again, it's a great way for you to go ahead and talk about whatever you need to talk about, sharing articles. You can purchase articles. People sell articles all the time, depending on what your niche is about. Now, you want to be relatable to your niche. Whatever it is that you're selling, you want to kind of keep it in that same category. You don't want to go outside of the category. You don't want to talk about health and wellness and then you're selling cars. It just doesn't make sense. Hopefully you guys get that idea. Now, as you can see here, this is one of my articles. And what I do, I just pretty much just talk about, again, do you have money to invest or create wealth? No, use your time, because people can make money just using their time. And short article, step-by-step instruction on how to contribute over cash and win on automated revenue. It's just great details, and people like it. They like listening to this stuff. They like reading more. And then, obviously, at the end, what am I doing? I'm selling my platforms. Okay, so we can help you get created in income while you're getting ready to build your platform, launch your product, or write your book. Click here to find out more. Now, what I've done is I occasionally will send them to another article in my blog, and sometimes I'll send them straight to the actual product, which is a social scheduler, which is the $25 legacy. So if they click on it, they sign up and they buy it. That's the goal. So my goal is to educate everyone using your blog. This is everybody's a point. So when you see someone's blog, it's something that they love talking about, whether they're a photographer, they may be a videographer, because people have vlogs, VLOGS, video blogs. And they have just video content on their blogs. Maybe they're artists, musicians and movie makers, etc. There's so many different avenues when you're talking about blogging. In my, again, my category, in my area of expertise, I would go with social media and network marketing, because this is the industry I've been in since I took up working from home. Even though I was a truck driver, I was still working from home. While I was working as a truck driver, and I just kept, uh, you know, doing it on weekends. I would go to events. I mean, big events too. But I mean, we've all done it. I mean, but you've learned a lot of pluses from. You got a lot of pluses from it. You learned how to speak to people. You learn how to, you know, when you're just getting started with a new product or maybe a new program, how to promote it. There's a lot of different. Give me 1 second. My phone is ringing. I do apologize. And again, your goal is to get out there and to become a better marketer yourself. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get to the nitty gritty. Sorry about that. My phone just rang. I forgot to shut it down. Let's go to my blog. Now we're going to go to inside. This is the outside of the blog. This is how someone would be looking at my blog if they were actually on the page. And then this is the inside, because inside of the blog you're going to see this is a WordPress blog. This is the reader area. This is the my site area. Now this is a free WordPress blog, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't pay for this. I haven't paid for it yet, or I haven't paid for it at all. So what I would encourage you to do is to get started. Get started. All you have to do is create an article, simple enough, and share it. Okay. And then anything you want to talk about that maybe an experience that you've had with network marketing, testimonial is always great. If you want to create content about Crazy Cats Club, how the community gets together, what the benefits were for you, things of that nature, and then from that article down below, you said we joined a phenomenal opportunity. It helps you get your social media software out there, and then blah blah blah. And down below is the $25 link, which will be your link, and then it'll be taken to the presentation or taken to wherever you want them to go. But that's the overall goal. It's just to talk about what you're doing, talk about your experiences with certain programs and products. I know many of you fill out. How many of you ever read a blog and it took you to somewhere to buy something? Just type a Y in a box. I know it's majority of us that happened to. I've done it millions of times. Yeah, yep, there we go. Carol, Vicky, Lonnie, Angela, Janet, everybody. Well, there you go. If you know what it does and what it can do, then you know how it'll work for you. So it's pretty much similar. So you got the basics. You understand how it works. To create a WordPress blog is absolutely free, of course, number one. Number two, it's easy to set up. You just got to go to WordPress.com, click on Create Blog, and then boom, you're in the back office. And now here comes the design part. You have to pick a template. Once you pick your template, okay, so that's pretty much self. I mean, I don't have to go to that much of the basics. If you don't know how to do that, go to WordPress.com. They'll teach you exactly how to get into your blog. But once you're here, now we're going to talk about the meat and potatoes once we're here, because now we're going to design it. Now you got your template, you got your blog ready to go, you got your template, right, that you picked, and now you're inside. You're probably going to be at a page like the one I'm at here. Again, you'll have nothing on the front page. You're going to have different categories. These are categories. These are different categories and pages. Now, categories, you want to keep category. Majority of the time when you first get started with WordPress, you're most likely going to have a category called uncategorized. You want to change that. Okay, uncategorized. You want to change it, because if you're talking about specific products or program, here's the great thing. You ready? You can sell 10 different programs right on your one blog. Okay, because this is going to be your lifeline. This is going to be your potatoes, your meat and potatoes for years to come. I'm not talking about 1 year. I'm talking about for years to come, 10, 20, 30 years, as long as you're blogging, because opportunities will come and go. But your blog will always be your blog. It'll be either your name or work with San Warren, work with Raymain.com, or work with, you can call it whatever you like. Again, I'm just giving you examples here. You can call it something else, something that stands out, something that you like. You probably have a blog already, but choose a name You may want to call it your name. Okay. A lot of people do that because they want to take the role of leadership. They want to take that role and get their name out there. I decided to go a different route. I'm going more on the pay daily life. This is just a, one that I chose. I just don't want to choose my name. My name is just not a name that pops out to myself. I'm not gonna choose that one. But some people, I remember this one guy, his blog, I loved the name of it and I wanted it, but he already owned it. And I was waiting for him to expire it, but it never did. But Net Life Club, he called it. Oh no, not Net Life's Income. Net Life Income. Something about creating an income online is another way, but just don't choose a generic one. Kind of, you want it to kind of stand out because you're going to be using this blog for a long time, and you don't want the blog name to be a specific program like Crazy Cash Club. You don't want to do that because now you're specific to Crazy Cash Club. You want to brand it to you. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. Want to brand it to you and only you, because you can not only have Crazy Cash Club program within it as one of the actual pages. You can have another one to the right of it saying $25 legacy, and another one to the right of it saying Herbalife, and another one to the right of it saying Body by V. But you get the idea. So you can sell all this type of stuff on your blog. And what happens if you choose a different path? And maybe you may become a musician after. Then you guess what? You open up another page. And then you start adding your music, because that's what you're going to be promoting is you. This is all the stuff that you've experienced. And so if you've experienced all these programs and you have experience in these programs, you want to talk about it. And this is what people that after that knowledge, they want to know what it is you're selling and how it works for them. And if you show them pictures, images and stats and videos and in your own words and telling them how this works and what it can do for them, they're going to buy it. It's that simple. A capture page and landing page is not always going to do the job. That's just to pique their interest. That is it. The sale happens inside of the email or the follow-up, which is what? It's exactly what you do from a blog. You're explaining everything to them. You're showing them how it works and what. And this is why majority of people, professional people, go to blogging, because not everybody opens up an email. And if they don't open up the emails, they miss your communications. If they miss your communications, they don't even know nothing about you. Even though they may want your product, they may love your product, but they don't know anything about it. So what do? You take them from the peak landing page or the clickable image form to your blog, because this is your sales page in a sense, in detail, showing them what it is about, what the program can do, how much money they can make, how much money you made. Now this is your blank canvas to create some phenomenal stuff. And once you've done creating your content, down below you have a sign-up link. Hey, if you're ready to get started with me, here's my information. You can reach me at any time, or when you fill out the form below, maybe you have the autoresponder form down below. You can add that there too. There's HTML coding, there's videos, a bunch of stuff you can do with this. And then you have them fill out and shoot out emails to them. A lot of different ways you can do that. And then the first email will be welcome. Thank you for filling out the form. It has all your contact information so they can reach you. And then they can grow together. But I know I'm giving you I'm giving you instructions of how a blog works and what it can do. But the reason why I'm doing this is so you can understand the reason why it's so powerful. And the reason why every single one of you should have a blog, period. Because a landing page is always going to be a landing page. A sales page is always going to be a sales page. You can always add that sales page to your blog. Once the article is created, put the landing page right after for them to sign up, and they'll go right to it, fill out the form. Because you don't even need to have a video on that landing page. You don't even need to have anything on that landing page, because they already know what the product's about because they read your blog. And once they finish reading it, they know everything. And then they click on the form. You can just have sign up here now, register below, and then have the information. Make sure to capture everybody's phone number. It is beneficial and it's a necessity especially when you need to communicate with the individual, because a lot of people don't open up the emails, but when you text them or they pick up the phone, it's a lot easier. People always have their mobile phones with them, so please, 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 if I can give you a tip, make sure you always capture their phone number. Now, let's move forward. Why am I blogging? Well, as you can see here, I took some time off of blogging, and as you can see in this diagram, when that time was. But what's so funny? What's so funny is, as you can see here, in the time that I wasn't blogging, I was still getting people to visit my blog. Isn't that crazy? Look at this. In August, September, October. Now, I didn't even blog around this area. I stopped blogging because these articles here were from 2014. That's right. And this is recent. This is this year because this is November when I picked it up again. Okay. I picked up my blogging here. Okay. And I can't wait for December. Okay. But as you can see here, in that short amount of time frame, now it'll tell you where they're coming from. This is a great thing, ladies and gentlemen, because what's going to happen is it's going to help you figure out the demographics. It's almost like the social scheduler in a sense. But the great thing is I'm promoting my blog through my social scheduler. Okay, this is how I'm getting all these people. United States, it gives you 98. United Kingdom, I have 10. Canada, Singapore, India, France, Australia, Indonesia, and it just keeps going. And then the referrer, it tells me what I refer here. Facebook, search engines, Android, Twitter, social schedule, Google Plus, etc. It'll tell you where the stats are coming from, ladies and gentlemen, as time goes by. Now, this is the entire category here. Now, if I go to December, it'll tell you I got 14 views, I got 8 visitors, okay, and then again, follow the stats tracker here. Here we go. LinkedIn, which is great. Facebook, okay. Now, if they're coming from Facebook, it's because I'm posting it to Facebook through my social scheduler. And guess what? They're finding me, okay. It tells you if you have links on the actual article, if they clicked on the link. And as you can see, they have. I got 1 click on this actual post here, ladies and gentlemen. You got unknown search terms. Let me see, 12 views. And again, not too many again, but again, it's just December just started. It's only 7 days so far. But November, I killed it. November got 100 for me anyway. I said I did a heck of a job considering. Look at all the previous months. You know what I mean? So that being said, it was a really great day because I got over 128 views. I got, let me see how many clicks I got. I got 5 clicks with all my links that were in the system. Okay, so that's great. 113 views and so on, and it tells you where they come from, the audience. Okay, so this is your goal. You can do years as well. Years is going to track your years. Let me click on years and show you exactly what I mean. This is 2016, which again I just started blogging again, but a total of 240 views, 136 visitors. That's a great thing, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, in 2014, I opened up my blog in 2013, didn't do nothing. Opened up on 2014 is when I started, and as you can see, I was getting a ton of visitors then. Okay, I was getting a ton of visitors then, but see, I didn't know how to blog because look, the titles unknown or deleted. You know, so I had to change it up a bit. A lot of the audience came from, as you can see here, United States. I was promoting everywhere. You know, that promoting anywhere and everywhere I could. You know, learning the terms and what WordPress and the clicks I can get, and it just, as you experience in time, you will know the stats and statistics as you grow. And as you can see here, it works. It works. I got some comments and likes, especially for this year, and I'm going to continue to do so. Now you can get your insights, you can get your days, your weeks, the months, the years up here. So when you start creating your content, it'll tell you. My best views ever was in 2014. I got 38. For some reason, it says here. How many visitors and views? I got 532 and 70 posts. Popular day was Monday. This, as you can see, it does exactly what the social scheduler does, ladies and gentlemen. It keeps track of the stats and tracks of your. This is what a blog is supposed to do. And then you get comments and and then some. So just to give you the heads up. So keep track of your stats. Now, when you're ready to create an article, it's very simple. Okay. First, you go to your site. Let me get out of this area. Let me go here. This is where I need to go. Let me see if we have any questions before I get started. No questions. Okay, awesome. Now, here we go. Now, this is the blog. Now, when I create an article, again, if your article looks different, you selected a template, you created your blog, you're ready to go. You see this little pencil on the right upper hand corner? This is what you're going to click on to create your article. Okay, so I'm going to click on that. And now here we go. We're at the article page. This is where your post is going to be. You're going to send out your post. Now you can draft it and save it and work on it later. You can create your post and share it today, or you can schedule it to go out. I like to schedule mine on Monday. The reason why I do that is because when someone's following my blog, they know every Monday or every other Monday there's going to be a new article and they're going to be waiting for it. Hopefully, that is my goal. Again, I'm learning as we grow as well. I'm not a professional blogger by any means, but I know the point to get the point across and what I need to do to get it done. People love reading. For those that love to read can do this. This is where you add the title of your article, okay, which will be right here. So I'm going to do a test today. So I'm just going to put actually. The Crazy Cat Club review. I mean, you have to figure out the headline. I'm just doing this freehand quickly. A title. Once you figure out a title, now you got to work on your posts. Now, in this area here is where you're going to add the meat and potatoes. What is Crazy Cash Club about? Okay, what is Crazy Cash Club program? A lot of programs, what they'll do is they'll have an About Me page. About Me page will pretty much explain what the company is about and what what it can do and what it's about. Now that is what you can get started with. If you don't know how to write, get started with that and just copy paste it here because you're not doing anything wrong. If you're in the program, I'm sure he wants you to share the article and what Crazy Cat Club is about. So you can add that content here to get started, and then after that, use your own content just to get something jotted down on the page. So what I will encourage you to do is go to like crazycashclub.com. With me, I'm one of those guys that type, but I have to look at the keyboard. And even then, I'll still misspell it. Let's go to here, and then we're gonna go to All About Us. See what we have here. Crazy Club is a club. There we go. There's a great one. And then the programs, we have blah, 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 and there we go. Copy that. And then I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to paste that right in here. So now, guess what you have? You have something to start with. Okay, so this is where, again, Crazy Club is a club of like-minded entrepreneurs. So kind of get to know what Crazy Cash Club is about. We're a club like-minded entrepreneurs. We have now joined businesses. And then etc. So now you got your article. So now you want to start on your headline, your next headline, which was my experience. My experiences. And I will put Crazy Cash Club, and then I'm going to put in parentheses, or in this area, I'm going to put Crazy Cash Club. That way they know the abbreviation, okay, of Crazy Cash Club. You want to make sure you do that. And all I'm going to do is bold it. Bold it. That way they know that's a headline, okay? And then now my article will go down below. Now you may have, let's say you're a YouTuber. If you're a YouTuber, that means you create videos, and you can actually, if you have a camera at home and you talk into videos, then you want to add, if you want to talk to these individuals yourself in plain sight, let them know what you've been doing and what you've been experiencing, you can do that as well. You can do it by text, by video, by any means possible, okay? And what that's going to do is going to bring more knowledge, more. It's going to bring more of a leadership role out of you, because if you're taking the initiative to to not hide yourself, and they're able to see who you are. Number one, you have your video. Number two, they can go to your YouTube channel and subscribe to your channel. Number three, you're making it known who you are. You're building rapport. They can see you. They can hear you. They know that's you. Okay? You got your name and they got your information. They can call you. They got email. It's like, whoa, I got every information I need from this person, so I can reach them at any time. Okay? So make sure you understand this is very powerful. So you can add a video. You can add your own text here. Now, every program, if you're having success in it, you can prove it. Okay? You can prove it. So I'm not a member of Crazy Cats Club, so I can't prove anything. Like, I can't show you stats, but in my particular instance, I would, use a legacy. And then this, but again, I'm just giving you ideas here because the majority of you are in Crazy Cats Club, so this is why we're having this training the way we are. Now, what you can do is add content here about Crazy Cats Club. So your experiences. Again, I don't know what your experiences are, so I'm just going to go here and click on Learn More and find out what's more. Now, here we got a video of Crazy Cats Club. Can this short video make you rich? Okay. Now, this, I wouldn't actually share this one just yet because we don't want to talk about the money just yet. Again, so you're going to talk about your experience. So what you're going to do in this particular area, talk about yourself. So I'm just going to put talk about yourself. Okay. What your experiences were or like in Crazy Cats Club, a video, welcome, anything in that nature. A video will also work. Explaining the benefits. Okay. So you always want to talk about the benefits about the program, because remember, when someone's reading, what is your goal? Is to entice them. Entice them. What can it do for them? What can it do for them? Leave yourself out of it when you're creating these articles. Leave yourself out of it. Unless it's about me, and if you're creating an about me section on your blog, understandable. But leave yourself out of it if you're trying to sell something. You want to make sure it's only and only about them and what the program can do for them. The only time you're going to add something by yourself is only when you're showing proof of what it's been doing for you and what it can do for them. But the overall goal is to get them to experience or get them to see what it can do for them. So again, a video will also work explaining the benefits, stats on how your business is growing. Let's see here. And then, something not major, but something easy like that. And then you could talk about the compensation plan is another phenomenal. Let's say we just recently, now you could talk a little bit about what happened just recently with you in the group, in your community. We're a community of like-minded individuals. We just joined a new opportunity inside of the 25, new opportunity was in the Crazy Cats Club family. The first program, the newest program we joined is, and then you could talk about the legacy, $25 legacy. There's a compensation plan video shown. There's there's hundreds of individuals that made money on the very first day. Some of us made 5-figure incomes on the very first day. Things of that nature. You can add all that content here. 4-figure incomes in the very first day, and then just add the content. Again, they want to see proof to that, so I would not. No, I'm just giving you examples here. I'm throwing it out there. You don't have to use that. I would encourage you unless you have proof of that. But that being said, I will move on to then maybe grabbing this video. Okay, because this video here, it shows Martin explaining the money, or one of us explaining the money. I don't know who exactly. But if you click on share, you'll have the link here. Okay, so you can copy it or open a new tab. I'm going to open a new tab because I don't want this link. I want the actual embedded link. Okay, so what I'm going to do is click on share and grab the embed link right here and then copy. Go ahead and like that. There we go. I'm going to move back here. Now, here's where you have to add information. So, you know you got a video. You're looking up here. You're like, okay, how do I add a video here? How come I can't see a video link? It's because there isn't one. It's called HTML. So you have to, because this is an embedded link, and we're going to add it through HTML. So you already know what the last word is. It's growing. That's the last word right here. So you click on HTML, and now you have your HTML, and you're going to paste it right there. Now you can change the sizes right here by just changing the sizes, but we're going to leave it as is, and then we're going to click on visual. And now you're going to notice there's the video. So all we're going to do now is center the video. There we go. Or you can keep it to the left, entirely up to you. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and center this, and I'm going to bold it because, again, I want them to know a video. Oh, this video will be explaining the benefits of the opportunity, blah, 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 blah. So that's it. You already kind of gave them a description of what the Creative Sketch Club is about. In this area here, your experiences. Remember, this is only a small little sentence, but you're going to add more content because you have experience with Creative Sketch Club. You can tell them how many years you've been in it, how it's been helping a lot of people, a lot of family members, etc. That's the content you want to add here. And then you want to talk about one of the opportunities that you're in, or maybe all of them, but you want to create certain pages, different pages. You don't want to keep it all on one big page. And then once you're done, and you say, hey, I really truly believe this program will work for you and everyone else in it. So you would add here. Now you're going to ask the benefits even more. Say, this system is, whatever. This system will help you build all of your social accounts 24/7, 365 days a week. And then whatever else you want to add there, content-wise. This is just an explanation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this over. I don't want to center this. I'm just going to bring it back. There we go. Because I just wanted the video to be centered. You want to kind of keep in the same format, if everything to the left, but because I'm talking about a certain video, so you get the headline of the video and then the video, and then we're back to writing again. And then we're going to just add you can even add a button down here. So matter of fact, let me do that first. I'm going to add a button because you're probably like, well, they see the video, but what if I wanted to add my link here? You can do that. You can do that. So let me go ahead and do that now. What I'm going to do is just hit here. I'm going to hit the I'm going to hold the shift key down. See, my line is right after the video. You'll see it blinking, but you can barely see it, but it's right here. And I'm going to hold the shift key down and hit enter. Why? Because that's going to bring the cursor right at the very bottom of the video. Because if I just hit the enter key, see how it skips? It has a big space here. You can either have the big space if you would like to, or you can just go back right here and just hit shift, hold the shift key down, hit enter, and it'll be right below the video, the cursor. It's entirely up to you because you may want to add some more details, click below. So I would probably add that there. Get started. Get started with us today. Click the button below. There we go. Awesome. Hold the shift key down, hit enter, and now this is where we're going to add our button. So we're going to add an image. Right here is click add media to the upper left hand corner. Now this tab will always follow you as you scroll down. It'll be right here, so you can start changing words, colors, text colors, etc. You can do that all here. Majority of the time when you're a paid member of WordPress, you unlock more and more and more. So just keep that in mind. We're going to go ahead and leave that there. We're going to add a button, so I'm going to add media. Now, you're probably asking, well, can I create a sales page doing this? Yes, you can create a sales page doing exactly this. A lot of people have done that. This is why there's the same features are on our My Site feature. Same exact thing. You can create sales pages there. Again, does an optional like everything else. I'm going to click on Add a New, and it's going to open up in my computer. And then what I'm going to do is go to my image area, and I'm just going to find the button. Okay. Let's see here. One that kind of will go. I like this one, so we'll add that one. Okay, insert, and there it is. Now this is the button that I wanted to. Now you can change the size by dragging it and making it smaller, just like that. You don't have to have it that big. And now I have, you're talking about the Creative Club, you got experience, you got get access now, and then that's it. Now you just need to add a little bit more content about more benefits of what the legacy can do, if that's the legacy, if that's the program you're talking about. Add more content, add another headline here saying what the benefits are of this program. You can add it before and you can add it after, because if you got the video here, okay, they explain the money, hey, bonus, take a look at what it can actually do for you, and then you can show the money. You can reverse it, have the benefits of what it can do for you, the tools, and then under that have the compensation, and then have the get access now button there. Now you finished creating your blog. Let me make sure there's any questions here. Your weeks are long. LOL. I don't know. I guess he's talking about something else. But as you can see here, all my weeks. I think he must have been talking about when I was talking about the weeks and when I was sharing my stats. But as you can see here, enter. Now you can add more content here, more benefits about it. Now, what else? The other thing that you can do is now when you're done, let's say we're done. Let's say this page is done. We're good to go. You love it. It's fantastic. Don't forget to use bullet points. People love bullet points. Don't forget to use that. Again, there's a lot of other great stuff here you can do. Add contact form within the system. Insert read more, just in case you want to cut this article in half, and then have a read more button. So when you click on it, there'll be more and more details down below. You can do that as well. Let's see here. Toggle advanced. These are toggle advanced. Just opens up another layer of text color, content, etc. Paste this text, underline. Let's say I wanted to highlight this and make it a different color. I would probably make it red or blue or green or yellow, and then bold it, things of that nature. So now that we got your blog ready to go, let's say it's done, your article's done. It doesn't have to be 1,000 words. It doesn't have to be 2,000 words. As long as you explain what the product can do for them, or what anything can do for them, whatever you're posting about, so what it can do, the benefits, and how they can join, you're good to go. Don't think that you have to be a professional writer either. Just explain. That's all you have to do. Explain your experiences. That's it. That's it. That's it. You're sharing information. So you're done. Now we want to either publish it now, you want to preview it, or you want to schedule it. So you got preview, publish, and schedule. So let's say I wanted to schedule this out to go out on Monday. I will hit this button, and then I will select Monday the 12th, just like that. You see? And it's that easy. Now it's going to be published on my blog on that Monday. And then if you want to preview it, just click on preview. And it's going to show you what it looks like here. There you go. You see? This is what it's going to look like. Beautiful. Obviously, that has to be. I thought I centered that. I think I did. I think it's just because it's a preview. But just in case, I'm going to go back here. Oh, let me get out of this. And that. What the heck did I do? Let's center that. I did something. All right, there we go. Let's fix this. I'm gonna hit enter. There we go. Get this. Obviously, I forgot to tell you, you got to add your link to the box. Oops. So let's add the link to the box. Go ahead and delete. Get rid of some of that space. Now you want to add your link to this, your link to your capture page for the $25 legacy. So what you're going to do is, once you select the actual image, you can go to link and add a hyperlink to it. So you're going to click on this area here, and then you want to put your legacy affiliate link. 25 legacy.com, and then you want to open a new window and then click on add link, and now the link will always be to this your affiliate link will be tagged to the actual button, and now you're good to go. And then what I want to do, what I also like to do is, before I even schedule anything, I'm going to go ahead and add a featured image. Okay, this is what I do for my template. A featured image is what's going to be shown uh, like this. This is the featured image, you see? And this is the featured image for this blog. So let me go back. This is actually inside the blog. I'm going to show you the front page. This is a featured image. It shows it like this. It shows the headline of the article and then the featured image. Now, I would encourage you, if you want your blog to kind of stand out and look different, you want to add featured images because the images explain a lot of things. So, I'm going to click on featured image, and I'm just going to click on set featured image, and then I'm just going to find an image that I want to use. Let's say I wanted to use this one. I will click set featured image, and there it is. And then I'm going to click on, there we go. That's what it's going to look like. Crazy Guys Club inside details. Paper Shot Club review inside detail. And then talk about yourself, boom, boom, boom. You're ready to go. And once you are done, you can click on the eyeball to exit visibility. You can mark a sticky display at the top, or you can trash the entire thing. But you can also share it right here, or you can schedule. So when I hit schedule, it's going to go out on that date. So once I click save, done. It's saved. So I know it's going out on this day, which is the 12th, next Monday. And that's it. That is how quick you can create a blog. That's a post. This is an article. This is a blog. And this will do a lot of sales for you. Now, the benefits of having a WordPress blog and getting it out there, because more detailed content, you're sharing, adding more content, more videos. When you get to the social scheduler, this is where it's going to benefit you. Because when your blog is added to the feeder, okay, this is where the feed is. Now you're going to go to blog. I labeled it my blog. And I click on my blog, and it's going to open up all my articles on my blog, just like this. These are my articles on my blog. So you're going to have to. You can schedule this out to go out on all your social platforms. Just make sure you add the hashtags, okay, inside here before you send out. Again, I already did this one. I'm not going to send it out again because I got visitors already that saw this blog. Now this post performed okay. I mean, because it didn't do overwhelmingly well in December because December just started. So I have to see how my audience is growing over time, and you can see that in the stats of your blog. You'll notice how that grows. But you want to schedule your content to go out when you're not around. WordPress will let you schedule it on WordPress, but you want to schedule it as well on all your social platforms. Google Plus is going to be added here. Instagram is going to be added here. You got Twitter, you got Facebook, you got LinkedIn, you got Pinterest. You want it to go out on all your social platforms because more eyes on your blog, the more Google what? Ranks it, right? If you start getting comments and likes and so, even better. Let's go. Let's get that ranked up. So add the hashtags here, okay? Keywords, hashtags, add them all here. And then once you're ready to go, so I'm just going to go ahead and click on hashtag. I'm just going to choose anyone. How designs. I'm just going to select anyone right now. Just give me a second here. Increase. And then we're ready to go. And then I'm going to schedule it to go out on social media. And now what's going to happen is your blog will start being seen. It's going to start being seen by people that are following you, liking you, people that you don't even know because they seen your post. The keywords attracted them. They were targeted to the keyword feature that we have in the hashtag. Okay. Now this feature, remember, and keep this in mind. Whenever you use this hashtag feature, this tells you exactly how your post is going. What words, the words here are going to get your blog post seen immediately. It tells you those green dots mean that's your blog is going to be seen immediately. So I'm going to put the affiliate, because you are an affiliate marketer. So networking, internet marketing. These are keywords here. This is why the system is built to get it done for you. WordPress, marketing, MLM. Here we go. These are great keywords. Let me get holiday out of there. Designs. I'll leave how. There we go. Just like that, and then you will schedule it to go out. Ring, WordPress, LinkedIn. Excuse me. Twitter, LinkedIn, and then your Facebook. Now you can put on your fan pages, groups that you're an admin of. You can send out all that content there. Okay, I definitely want to send it out to my fan page, the one I'm trying to build. So if you're building a fan page, make sure you get that content on that fan page, because people, you're sharing Entrepreneur Magazine stuff. You might as well start sharing your blog too. You just mix it in the group. So you create engagement that people now they're going to your blog instead of Entrepreneur Magazine. And this is the goal, to build your blog and your social account. So now you're getting it done, schedule it to go out, and you hit schedule. Now your blog is starting to get traction. Okay, it's starting to start gaining traction. Click on my site, and then you're going to start seeing views. Okay, post views, keep track of your stats. You're going to start seeing an increase. You can click on days and see the days. December 7th, you got December 6th. You see the audience started growing in November. And then you'll see weeks. Click on weeks. You'll see the weeks growing here. Okay, November 14th, the 21st of November, the 28th. This is how the blogs were going. So what the heck did I blog on the 7th that created attraction? You want to know that stuff, okay? And just click on it. And again, this was the blog. Do you have money to invest? That was a great one. Months, and then you can track by years. And you'll see your likes, your visitors as they grow. Great way for you to keep track of everything as well. So now the social schedule is keeping track of your content. The blogging is keeping track of your content. You're getting your stuff out there. There's no stopping you. There's no stopping you. This is absolutely free to create a WordPress site. Absolutely free to create a WordPress blog. It's absolutely free. All you have to do is be imaginative. You have to be creative, and your imaginary has to, get to work. So you can start adding videos, pictures, and articles to it. For those of you that are a little bit more advanced, don't like writing, you can hire a writer to create articles for you about marketing, internet marketing. They'll pay, like, I don't know, $5, $10 an article. If that's something you would like to do, spend a little money. I mean, it's going to be professionally written. Okay, it'll be professionally written, and your will go to get a sale. Because if you make one sale in the legacy, you made that money back times 3 if it costs $5. So it's okay to invest a little bit. Keep that in mind. Now, that being said, let's see what we have for questions. Yes, I did that. Keep losing my internet. I'm sorry, Cherry. Don't forget, through Google Plus, you can post to Instagram for the time being. That's awesome. Yeah, until we add it, and then we don't have to use Google Plus. We can use the social scheduler, which I can't wait. I cannot wait. Now, I heard there was people saying they're having a problem with the social scheduler, the images being shown back to back, or kind of like stacking to each other. Just remember, when you're sharing images on the social scheduler, this is only to your profile account. Okay, only to your profile account. I'm going to give you an example. Let me go to my Facebook page. Oh, remember this? We created this the other day. Look, remember this? We created this on yesterday or the day before. It was yesterday, maybe. But anyways, I wanted to go ahead and it was yesterday. Now I wanted to show you. See how it looks like on my page. This is because when you use a social scheduler, it's going to add it to a folder. We create an album for you. Okay, just remember that. If you have no post in between and you post another picture back to back, it's going to look like this. If you post 3 pictures back to back, it'll show 3 pictures in here because it's going to an album. That does not mean it's going to look like this for everybody else. This is your view on how it's going to look, okay? You can change the view look. I believe there's a way you can do that. Well, you can change the view as if you are the visitor. There's a way you can do it in here. I forgot how. But anyways, what's going to happen, people will still view it. They're going to see it like this on their timeline, okay? They're going to see it like this on their timeline. You'll get people to see it, comment, or whatever on it, and like it. This is the one that we created, remember, during the training? And that was it. And then I was showing you how to put your Twitter account or whatever you want to add there to branding. But that being said, this is how they see it on their timeline. You see it on your page like this because you posted back to back to back. And because we have to create an album for you in order for you to schedule it on your profile account, it is all being added in. Now, If you share it on Facebook groups that you're an admin of, it won't show it like this. Okay, just keep that in mind. So don't get discouraged when you see it stacking. That doesn't mean it stacks for you. Okay. Let me see here. I just posted something by automation 11 minutes ago. Let's see what I posted. Ah, there we go. Yeah. That was just comedy. We were in the mood that day, Sam. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, one update I want to put out there: if you guys, if you have a lot of people, or your teammates, or your downline, or anybody you invite to these webinars, there's that has Flash. What it is, a lot of different platforms have a challenge of being on mobile devices, depending on what they're using. We found that Puffin, if you go to, I think it's puffinbrowser.com, and I'll put the link in the group and in here, and you can, those people will be able to access these trainings, because a lot of people are 100% mobile, and they're using tablets and phones, and they're saying that they can't get to these webinars. Well, we are no excuse company. We have no excuses. For every excuse you have, we're gonna have an answer. Download Puffin browser, and you should be on the webinars with no problem. Now, if you got one of them 1940 tablets and 1865 iPhones and iPads, we can't do nothing about that. You're gonna have to talk to your provider and get you some new equipment. But you shouldn't have no reason for not getting here. And your people saying we can't access this good training. We want to make sure that everybody can get here. So just hopefully you guys. I'm gonna put the browser. I'm gonna put it into the Facebook group, and that's something. Even when with other things that you might have some issues of accessing those platforms on your mobile device, if you use this browser, it'll alleviate about 95% of the problems out there. So that's an update I want to put out there for him, Ramon.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. So, that being said, I want to make sure you guys kind of got to get the idea and the drift of what this can do for you. So, my question to you is this: knowing how easy it is to build a WordPress blog, will you be taking it up for those that are not blogging, seeing what you can actually do with this platform? So, my question to you is that, and what do you think about it in general? What do you think about actual blogging? And is this something you think you can you can do in the future, or do you blog already? But you just, what I've showed you today was the basics of blogging. They'll give it a try. It won't hurt you. It'll help you. Okay, blogging will help you to get the word out. So just keep that in mind. Some people will do it. Some people won't. It's too much. For some people, it's too much time. It takes too much time. It's just the reality of it. Some people won't do it, which is fine. We're not forcing everybody to. I'm just listen. For those that want it and want the education on the blogging and want to use it, by all means, this is something that you can do. On your own spare time, whenever you feel like it. Start upgrading and changing up your stuff, your accounts inside your blogging, adding more programs to it. Because a blog is going to, pretty much brand you as well. And you want to make sure that you got that information out where everybody can see it, so they know who you are, what you're posting about, what programs you're in. So when you're sharing your blogs and you're sharing special articles and giving them insight on a certain program, it'll definitely educate them. It really, really will. It's better than a sales page, if you know what I mean. Sales pages, sales pages is pretty much targeting one program. Okay, when you create a sales page, because it's about just that program. But when you're sharing your blog article and you're sharing about that program, you can still share your blog article. What's going to happen is they're going to see the other programs that you're a part of. So they may possibly say, well, I'm already in that program, but what is this other program that they have on the top right hand corner that shows, another program that you're in? They may click on that and join that program. And so this is another thing that you can do. I forget all that. Yeah, that's pretty much what we got. Not a lot of people love blogging or won't even take it up. It's just the reality of it. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording, and we'll get to Q&A. So give me 1 second as I do this. There we go. I'm going to end sharing. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.